Hey, I'm Chris Lievens, professor at Southern College of Optometry, and I'm chief of the internal clinics at the Eye Center. I served in the United States Air Force. I was in for 5.5 years active duty, and I was a captain.
My name is Nathan Keys. I'm prior service Army and going back into the Army as a captain and an optometrist.
I'm Charne Ellis, class of 2024. I served in the United States Army. I was active duty. I did 4 years, and my rank was 68 Whiskey, which is a medic.
My name is Dean Swick. I'm the Executive Director of Information Services for Southern College of Optometry. I'm a retired full-bird colonel from the U.S. Army. Entered the military service in 1983, served active duty for a couple of years, got out, went to reserves, National Guard, deployed a couple of times, and retired in 2018 with 35 years of service.
Hi, I'm Mark Brezinka. I'm class of 2024. I'm in the Air Force. More specifically, I'm in the Air National Guard in Minnesota, and I recently got promoted to Staff Sergeant, and then I'm coming up on my 6 years of service in December.
My name is Don Henson, the Campus Security Manager. I served in the United States Marine Corps over 21.5 years.
I'm Dr. Cheryl Mengelt, and I currently serve as SCO's Director for Externship and Residency Programs. Just after 9/11, I decided to join the United States Army Reserve, where I served as a major for 13 years.
I joined the Marine Corps to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America and defend all Americans.
I entered the military because that's all I know. My family was military. My mom's retired Navy, my father's retired Army, my grandfather was drafted, so I felt I was compelled to join the military.
I was motivated to join the Army for a couple reasons. Coming out of high school, I really wanted to get some direction, and they offered me a scholarship as well, so it was a great, both financially smart way to do things. After I joined, I found some other reasons as well. You get to do a lot of really cool things, you get to do hard things, and you get to really grow and learn as a person to what your limits are and to push those limits.
My maternal grandfather served in the Army, and so it was always really interesting and just a source of pride to see his old military photos and his dress uniform and his casual uniform, his pictures when he would reunite with my grandmother when he was home from leave. It was always just something very special.
Yeah, in terms of my family, my grandfather was actually one of the members of the Army Air Corps, which eventually became the Air Force. My cousin and uncle, who I grew up with, were in the Navy and the Air Force, and my wife, who actually taught at SCO for 19 years, was in the Air Force with me.
I learned to lead from the front. I was taught to learn more about myself and always seek self-improvement so that I can perform and also lead my Marines in a positive way, in a positive manner. Also, not only leading from the front, but also taking care of those under my charge.
I joined very young, so it helped me grow and mature as an individual. Being from a small town, I became more culturally aware, met a lot of new people, friends who are just from all over the country and had tons of different backgrounds, experiences, so I took a lot of things in there.
What I learned in the military, and I actually learned to love optometry while I was in through a military officer, so that definitely helps me, I think, bring skills here, especially working in groups as lab partners, and definitely perseverance, because it was very hard being military. You're 24/7, and then being a student, optometry student, is definitely 24/7.
So Veterans Day means to me, again, emphasis on service. Being in the military has some challenges. That definitely throws some curveballs at you emotionally. I was excited, I was proud, and that's really what Veterans Day means to me. This overwhelming feeling of service and pride.
For me, it's just kind of a pause. You know, take a pause, look back what I've been through and what I've done and then to know that even though that you're not in the news and you don't see it on the news every day, at my last deployment I got to see so many different countries and did not even realize how many military actions that the U.S. is in support of throughout the world, even though they're not in the news every day. So just know that there are people out there defending your freedom each and every day.
Veterans Day for me is a time to reflect on my personal journey, but it's also a time to thank, to honor those who have put their country, their service to others ahead of their own needs. And it's just a time to thank the countless men and women who sacrifice so much to do so much for this country.